All right, talk about a special treat. We are here at the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia, Spain with the Honda 213V VS, their street legal MotoGP bike. And let me tell you, riding this bike today has opened up a new dimension in what motorcycle performance can be. And I don't mean that in a sense that this is the be-all end-all of sport bikes, but if you compare this to one of the production level super bikes out there, a Yamaha R1, even a CBR 1000, while those are fantastic motorcycles in and of themselves, this gives you a glimpse into what riding a real GP bike is like. What they've really focused their attention on is handling and the entirety of the package. And what you get out of this when you go out here on the track is a feeling unlike any other sport bike I've actually ever ridden. Amazingly enough, I thought that they had come out here and set up suspension settings specific to this track, and I found out that they didn't. We jumped on a bike with the same suspension settings as a consumer will get when they get this bike delivered to them. And it was the same suspensions on the race kitted version that we rode also. And both of them, and we have a GP rider here, Shinichi Ito, who also rode the same suspension settings, and it was fantastic for him. There's not going to be a lot of these bikes out there. Getting your hands on one if you haven't already put a deposit in. You only have until September 30th of this year to get it. You're going to have to, I guess, rely on what probably myself and other magazine journalists have to say, but when we tell you that it's something special, it really is. Going into a corner, hard on the brakes, turn one down here is a really fast fifth gear, down to third gear, sweeping left-hand corner, hard on the brakes, throw it in, and the bike just, cooperates in every sense. It doesn't want to get all kind of squirrely under the brakes. Line changes, whatever you need to do. It's just fantastic. Sublime is a word that I would probably best use to describe this motorcycle. This is the European version that we have here, so it's 150, 160 horsepower. The race kitted one, upwards of 200 or so, and it comes with a lot of other parts for the race kit. It drops about 22 pounds in weight also. Riding that one, it elevates the experience a little bit more. But just even with the standard version is awesome. For the American consumers, yes, the models that they're bringing into the United States are limited to, I think, 98 horsepower or so. There might be ways around getting to the race kitted version, and I'm sure the guys that can afford this bike will figure out a way to do that, and it's worth it. But like Honda says, and I would agree with them, stressing just the horsepower of this engine is really not what it's all about. Of course, that's better, but the handling, the entirety of the package is just, like I said, it's something better than any production sport bike I've ever ridden, and I wish you could do the same. Honda really kind of knocked it out of the park with this motorcycle, and I wish I could be taking one home myself.